want to welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Kimmy here.
Mom here. Hi.
So again, trying different intros. You guys always ask who's who, and a lot of you guys know who we are. Welcome if you're new, but sometimes we just don't actually say who we are, and we just assume you guys know, and then everyone's like, I don't know who that is. Woman with the glasses, and the one who speaks really loud and talks all the time, and grandma. So.
Yeah, the quiet one.
Oh, no, you always have a lot to say too, but this is such not even icebreaker anymore, but in the beginning, remember how shy you used to be, Mom?
Yeah.
You used to be so
right.
shy.
Yeah.
And Mom is a
opened up.
huge talker too when it comes to family, but being on camera is so different.
It's intimidating.
Yeah, and I know
Very neat.
everyone thinks differently when it comes to public speaking or when it comes to being on camera. I find them different. But, I mean, yes, you're talking to a lot of people still, but public speaking, I think, is a lot harder because then you're constantly reminded there's a bunch of people staring at you.
That's right,
And I love this. I mean, this is great. And I did do a lot of public speaking, of course, in college and stuff, but nothing like, work-related. But besides this, but this is so wonderful. And anyways, Mom, you're out of your shell, and you do talk a lot more than you used to on camera because some people find it so intimidating. Because you just think about all the people behind the camera, and you're like, and we watch a lot together. We really do, like all kinds of stuff. Like, yes, we're watching cartoons. We really do enjoy the Clone Wars. There's a lot of the Clone Wars, so we're in this for a while, which I'm so happy about. I'm really enjoying the stories. And then we watch like scary stuff that's very adult. We watch a lot of in-between things. So, Mom, I applaud you, and Kim as well, but Mom, you're just so amazing. And she actually handles things better than we do usually. The biggest thing with Mom is swearing and anything adult-wise. And with kids, you get really traumatized with kids and stuff. But I was going to say, like, anything adult-wise, like sexually and stuff, you get really annoyed about or just like, oh my God. But I get it because we're getting used to watching things together, but way back when, not that we watched anything together really, but oh my God, like I couldn't even imagine. If you told me that years ago, I'm like, oh, there's no way I could watch Game of Thrones with my mom, or now we're watching Luke Cage, and I'm like,
me too, not with my kids.
Yeah. But anywho, so I have two different characters with me today. I had Obi-Wan on the channel before, my Disney Infinity characters, but they are amazing. And then I have this guy, and I'm going to say his name wrong because he is on Rebels. I know the names sometimes sound a little differently. So anywho, I don't know really anything about him besides playing him. I think I played him on Disney Infinity. I collect these figures sometimes and I don't play them all, but I think I played him a few times, but I don't know his story. I'm assuming he's a Jedi because he has lightsaber and everything. Speaking of which, this episode is called Lightsaber Lost.
Ooh, are you gonna lose yours?
No, that's not good.
Yeah, don't lose your lightsabers.
Yeah,
don't do it. You have to use the Force to bring them back to you.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
I see a thumbnail of Ahsoka, so I'm assuming she's gonna lose her lightsaber. I don't know. I mean, Anakin maybe, but he's lost his a couple times, I think, right? And then I just don't think it's gonna be about him. I feel like Ahsoka, because she's so strong, but she's so emotionally invested too that I can see her really getting destroyed from losing her lightsaber. And I'm sure she'll find it again. We'll see, but I'm curious. So what do you think, Mom? Do you think Ahsoka's going to lose her lightsaber? Maybe Obi-Wan? Maybe Anakin?
Probably Ahsoka.
Windu? Maybe they all lose their lightsabers.
No, I think just one. Oh, I know.
Instead of wife swap, it's lightsaber swap. Although they can't do that. I'm sorry. I used to watch wife swap a long time ago, and that's the first thing that
I could never get into that. I didn't understand.
I didn't watch it all the time, but just the drama behind it all, and I know a lot of it was probably staged, but it was just like, oh my God, really? But it was interesting seeing the different lifestyles and all that. So. But I think we should get into this, and then we could talk about it afterwards. What do you say?
Okay,
let's do it.
211 lightsaber lost. Cool quote. Easy isn't always simple. Very true.
Ruthless mercenaries conspire with the Separatists. Now, Anakin
So was that a big spoiler?
Descend into the gangster havens to find a corrupt and vile arms dealer.
Karoffa is an arms dealer selling Republic weapons on the black market. According to intelligence, he's inside this joint. You stay here.
Just like always.
What does it look like?
She's going to have the important job out there, watch.
It's like,
Oh, up it.
oh, sure.
Someone's going to grab it.
Someone's going to... Oh,
Is it gone?
It's not
Yep.
there.
it's gone, yep. Oh,
Ooh,
jeez.
you little rascal.
Hey!
Oh,
Force it out of him.
My
wow.
master's gonna kill me.
Where were you?
I was checking out a suspect.
And?
It was
Gotta
nothing.
tell him.
Come on then.
This is dangerous territory. You should tell
Boy,
him.
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Not good.
No, come on, tell him.
Master,
It's so embarrassing.
is it all right if I go to the library and do some research?
Sure.
To let it go on that long, how are you gonna
Oh,
find
shit.
it?
My God.
Terra Sanube. He's an elder Jedi. He happens to be an expert on the Coruscant crime world. Well, he will be able to help you.
Pardon me, Master Sanube?
Looks kind of like a turtle.
Who?
A thief stole my lightsaber, and I only got a quick look at him. I could tell he definitely came from one of the aquatic planets.
So you're saying there was something fishy about him? Maybe the gun market to sell the lightsaber within the radius.
She's getting impatient, but he's probably right.
But you know what? It's her fault. She waited too long already.
Fish guy.
That's him!
Interesting indeed.
Thank you, Master Sanube.
I'm sure I...
Your help has been invaluable.
Well,
Oh no, listen.
If there's anything I can do...
Yes, there is. I haven't been on assignment in years. I'll come with you.
Okay, Gramps.
Good lesson.
Gramps.
You had to say Gramps there.
Gramps.
Dig!
Good.
Can I help you?
We're looking to buy a lightsaber.
Good Dr. Seuss
Yes,
character.
I might.
That?
Davy Jones.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
How much are you willing to pay?
If you have it, you'll give it to me.
What my little friend is saying is how much.
My little friend.
20,000.
They're Jedi. And if we are,
I don't want to get mixed up with Jedi. We were just doing our old friend Banamu a favor.
I want you to tell me where he is.
He's at the Spider Arms hostel.
Yeah, but he was asking all the questions, the right questions to get them talking too. She was being too abrupt at first.
we know where we're going.
You know where you are going.
I love that.
That's right.
I love it.
But Master, he could be in any one of these rooms.
You need to be more quiet, young one, with your mind. If you relax, you would realize he's in this room.
Yeah, bam! And you killed
That's
him.
just like,
Banamu, I assume.
What do you want? Hey!
My lightsaber.
I was putting it on eBay.
I want it back.
I got the read of it, yeah.
Oh my god, his accent!
I got his accent, yeah.
You're looking a little too young to be a Jedi. Yeah.
He's not.
Easy does it go.
Knack, movers.
He's a very dangerous one.
I sell it to him, yeah. You should be a friend. You can find him with his girlfriend. This side of a happy land. I bet
Happy
now. He's always there. Okay, I shut up.
Well, at least you know where your lightsaber is.
It's in the hands of a killer. This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Hopefully Anakin doesn't need her help during this whole thing. Like,
I believe we've reached our destination.
ooh. Someone was killed.
Are they gone?
Who's gone?
Oh,
Killed Knack. Who are you? Ione Marcy. I came home and found him here like this. Why were you hiding? I was afraid.
I sense something else is troubling her.
I'll search the other rooms.
Maybe she's a decoy or something.
yeah, I think I wonder about that.
Yep, ooh, creepy.
Oh my gosh, right there. Ooh, whoa.
Time to die. How does this work?
My lightsaber!
Huh?
You
Oh
want
my
that?
gosh.
Get the force.
I like how she punched her first though. Whoa, she can leap.
I found the intruder and she has my lightsaber. She's a Torellian Django jumper.
So the assailant is a female?
He's questioning.
Is
Woohoo!
that Knack's girlfriend? That
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Can you imagine she did it the wrong way?
No.
Oh, shoot. Oh, perfect.
Whoa.
Too bad anyone can use it. It should be only the person that it's for.
You have nothing to worry about.
Right. Of course.
What is she gonna do? She's shaking.
Maybe he was poisoned.
What?
Well, obviously he's come to an unfortunate end.
I guess.
Yeah, so he's patient and he keeps asking questions, so she's guilty.
You said a group of men killed your friend Mac Movers.
There was a group of them. I didn't get a good look.
I also contacted the authorities to come here and help you with your friend.
Oh.
Yeah, so she broke in with her friend.
Yeah, so yeah.
Awesome.
Ah.
Wow, she's learning very well how to use that.
Yeah.
Oh,
God,
that's
Palpatine.
Palpatine.
Luckily it's slanted. Whew.
Hitchhiker.
Or is there a reason you might be concerned?
Yep.
Escape pod.
Hopefully it doesn't have guns on it.
Because you were in danger. You're in league with the bounty hunter.
Ooh, perfect timing.
Arrest her!
Oh boy.
Where'd you get that speeder?
I asked one of the police droids. They were kind enough to oblige.
I'd be so scared to be out in the open with all these crazy vehicles going by me so fast.
Did I mention I mounted a tracking device on Ione?
No?
Yeah, I'd want to take the train. It's too much, like, it's too chaotic.
Like that.
Ah. She has like a mask on.
So yeah.
Oop. She leaves her friend.
Oh, yeah.
So much trouble to get her lightsaber back. My God. You need to have like a good lock on it. Your belt. Yeah, that's scary.
Ah. Nice.
Cool. Wow. It didn't take much.
Yeah.
He's just so awesome. Aww.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's traumatic.
I need one last favor from you.
Aww.
That's good. Hey.
Greetings, Master Sinube.
Oh, that's
Hello,
cute.
Artana. A lesson you have for us today? Hmm?
This weapon is your life. It is also your responsibility. Don't let it out of your sight.
True.
Aww, what a
Like
good
that
lesson.
But yeah.
I
was
like
good.
that. She's always learning. She's still a Padawan.
That's right, yeah.
But patience is key. And I like how they show that too, again, where, you know, she kept asking questions too fast. She's pacing in the beginning and she can't like just listen to this guy who's
patience.
slowly explaining everything. So we already see that she's so impatient and she's young and she's learning a lot from Anakin, but there's always a lot more to know. And I think that's a good lesson for her to really just be like, okay, you have to absorb the situation. You got to relax. And he kept asking all the right questions and he kept doing it the whole time.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
even
that
with
was
the
good.
even with the enemy, he
Mm-hmm.
was patient with
That's right, he
them. They
was.
were very quick on their feet, but they weren't thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just asking
very
the
good.
assailant, okay, this doesn't make sense. These all don't line up. So
Yeah, and he actually sat with her the entire time and just kept trying to coax it out of her. And he kept saying, okay, well, I did tell the authorities they'll be here soon. Then she got more nervous and she was shaking with the cup. And I thought she was going to poison the cup right then and there for him. Be like, oh, do you want a drink or something? But she probably poisoned that guy. That's why she was shaking so much when she grabbed it. And her and that friend of hers were a different species because you could see their eyes were so different. But they were kind of similar too. I like how that one had the sideways kind of blinking eyes and kind of had those little pupils
really
or something.
interesting.
Yeah, it was very different. And I'm like, I think maybe they're different species. And not saying that that's what makes them together, but I just thought they were the same species for a while. And I'm like, maybe their eyes are just slightly different. Because even though the other one, like her eyes were like human, they still had like slits and they were yellow, so I was like, well, maybe they're a similar species or something. And it looked like she was wearing a mask too, because they even had like weird stitches or something here, and it looked like a white mask over her face. So so I like all the different ideas of species, and there's just so many different types now. And just like how she can move too, she's so agile. And Ahsoka, she's amazing, and she's also a Jedi. So she can use the Force to jump really high and to balance to a certain extent. And even, God forbid, if she falls, she can stop herself. So for this other person who stole her lightsaber to be able to do the same stuff almost, I was kind of like,
That was very impressive.
Yeah, it was very
she was using her lightsaber right off the bat.
I like how at first where she couldn't use it, like she was like, hey.
Yeah,
I like how she punched
that.
Ahsoka first just to be like, oh, instead of stabbing her or something. Thank God she didn't, because I like Ahsoka. I don't want her to survive. But how she's like, she punches her first and she goes, no, I'm going to kill you. Oh, I don't know how this works. Oh, crap. By the way, oh, you're Jedi. So I just like those moments where I'm like, hello, you know. But yes, I agree. For her to be able to just use the lightsaber, I know that can happen. But I also know a Jedi needs to like find their own crystal or something, and that lightsaber is there. So maybe they can use it to its max potential, and then maybe anyone else who can just turn it on. Because Finn, even, he was able to use Rey's too. That eventually became Rey's and all that. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know like to what extent though, because even though
probably very limited,
very limited, but you could turn it on and it's super hot. It can cut through pretty much anything. So instead of just randomly cutting things like she was doing that, she had style to it almost. So I felt like, I know she didn't have experience, she didn't even know how to turn it on, but I just felt like she had similar technique to the Jedis.
She has this passion to keep it too, and she's got somebody on her tail, so she has this, you know, energy that it's a negative energy, but she's got this negative energy that is working in her favor with it.
Yeah, like maybe she's somehow like tuning herself into the Force or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I think just because the saber is so valuable too, that she just like wants it. But who knows? Like the Force, like there's so many different things about it, and she was an interesting character. She really was. And I didn't like how she had to freaking grab someone, and it's always a child and a mom or some of that Force. They're like, no, they're so innocent, leave them alone. That poor child's going to be so traumatized now. But Ahsoka did the right thing, and I was thinking that too, where she's like, well, take me instead, because a Jedi will pay a lot for me. But it's true, if she gets Ahsoka alone, Ahsoka could use either mind tricks on her or just them chasing each other. It's going to bring them right back to that again. Because, yes, Ahsoka's honorable, but why would you want to even go in with that person? Like, I don't know. Like, at that point, if she did kind of go with Ahsoka, I'd be like, okay, haha, joke's on you. And I'm going to take my lightsaber back and use my Jedi powers.
She couldn't force it out of her hand.
I know, because they do that a lot, too, in dire situations. Maybe it was just to show, like, how desperate she was to get it back. And I agree, though. Like, I felt like there's so many moments where she could have just done this and yoink. Because even from faraway places, they can do that. Maybe she had too much on her mind or something, but it, like, the moral of the story is that you have to really protect what you have. Don't just lose it. I mean, jokingly, it's not like a cell phone, but I know some people are very not responsible with their cell phones, and they'll leave them out and they'll just get lost, or someone will just take it out of your pocket or something. So you just have to be really aware of your personal belongings. But this is a weapon, and it's a Jedi's person. Like, it's almost, it's not like a cell phone. I'm sorry I'm relating it to that.
No, it's almost part of it.
It's very personal, and it's a weapon. So for anyone to just be able to grab it off you, I know you need to be able to grab it quickly, but just to be able to steal it that easily, it's like, holy crap, you know.
But you have to have respect for it and responsibility for it.
That's right.
Shame on her, though, for not telling Anakin right off the bat.
Yeah. And I know, like, I really wish she did say something, but I also see that it's so embarrassing, because I'm assuming, I hope not, it doesn't happen often. So for her to actually lose it, and it was probably a dumb thing, because Anakin probably even told her before they went there, okay, we're going into, what was it called, the slum district? Any place it's called the slum district. I'm like, okay, well, you just want to protect your belongings, and that's like a serious thing. That's the way you're going to defend yourself and help your master out. You know, you don't have a gun or anything, and that they were wanting to kill someone, but you want to be able to defend yourself. So for her to go in and then there's a crowd just easily gets stolen, she was probably like, oh crap, this is gonna be really bad if I tell him.
Yeah, because it wasn't even like she actually lost it.
Someone
stole it. Just walked by her and just stole it.
Yeah, so it's just
so that's even
really
more
bad.
Shameful.
Yeah. I like how they show that, where we really did feel bad for her, but I know, like, in my situation, like right now, I'm like, yeah, I would have told Anakin, but who knows? I would have been like, that's really bad.
It's almost like when you're a kid, you don't want to tell your father or your mother that you did something wrong.
Oh,
you're
I
just,
know.
like, waiting for this, like,
I felt like that too. I really
miracle
did.
to come by.
And we're focusing mainly on Ahsoka on this one. And what was that Jedi's name, that older guy? I really liked him.
Grandpa?
He was really cool and patient. And I liked his design a lot.
That was very good. Yeah.
I kept thinking dinosaur, turtle.
Oh boy.
And he had his lightsaber right in his cane.
I love that. I love that.
Great.
And what color was his lightsaber? Was it a white? It looked more white than anything.
Yeah, it looked more
So
white,
I like the different colors of the lightsabers too. And I know from what fans have been telling us, and we mentioned it before, but with the colors, they might mean something. There's a big debate about that, where green and blue means something. We've seen white, we've seen yellow, all different kinds of colors. We've seen purple with Windu, but he's the only one who could have the purple one, though. I think that's what Samuel Jackson said. Like, that's it. Like, he can only have that color. But I like all the different colored lightsabers, and I'm hoping that this show will elaborate more on that, because I would love to learn more. But I know there's a big debate about what those mean. So I wonder if white is more pure, more wisdom, maybe. I don't know.
That would make sense.
Oh,
I mean,
good,
he was
yeah.
Like all the colors.
knowledgeable.
That's
Right. Well,
yeah,
black
it
is
sure
all the colors, but not that we see like black lightsabers. But white reflects color. I don't know. Just an interesting concept.
That's right.
But he was cool, and I like how slow he was, and he was able to disarm that thief no problem. And he did it in a
That's
cool
good,
way,
yeah.
like he very almost relaxed, like he was strong, but just like casual, like, all right, let's do this.
Almost like
And
a
he
Yoda.
swipes. Yeah, Yoda's amazing.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
cute,
Yoda.
yeah.
And of course, like we don't see Yoda a ton in this, but every time we do see him, I'm like, oh, it's Yoda.
Yeah, that's some. Oh my
Like
gosh,
old
Yoda.
friends.
He has a lot of friends. He really does.
Yes, he
I like how he
does.
was like, oh, old friend. I'm like, aw.
Oh, that's good.
And then Ahsoka teaching the kids, the younglings, you know, how important it is
That's right.
to protect your weapon. And it was almost like the army. What's the saying? Like when you have to do your weapon, like this is my weapon, this is my life, or I don't know how they say it, but you know, when you're training to disassemble your weapon and put it back together, and then you chant a saying to say like, this is your life. Like if you lose your weapon, you're nothing without your weapon, kind of thing. So it made me think of that when Ahsoka started telling the kids, like, you know, you have to keep this. It's your responsibility to
And how
make sure
and how
it's safe.
fresh it is in her mind that she's more passionate about it to tell the kids
That's good.
how important
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, so that's good that she really learned her lesson from that. Like she's so relieved to have her lightsaber back, but
That's
she
for
truly
sure.
understands the lesson. And I like how respectful she is. Like, yes, she wasn't patient, but I like how she learned from it, and she really likes that lesson, even smiling at the end at him and agreeing to do this.
And she
extra thing.
eventually,
That's
yes,
good,
and she
yes.
did listen to him, and Anakin doesn't know.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say he never found out.
Hopefully we'll see.
Maybe
I
not.
doubt it. Who knows? Because there's still so many episodes left. But I wonder if something like that will happen with Anakin, and then maybe Ahsoka can kind of give him that lesson, and he might listen and be like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
Never
You
can
know?
tell. Yeah.
Never know.
I like the guy that
Listen.
took that bought the weapon from the first guy. Like it went down from one just because of money, and when they went to try to find it, how they went down to the Slum District together, met those guys to get it,
Yes.
and finally just, oh, you're a Jedi, huh?
Yeah, right?
I know. I love that. I kept
That's
thinking
good,
like
yeah.
Davy Jones the whole time. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God,
And then
that's
even
right.
had
Oh my
that
God,
like
that's
voice,
true.
like he's underwater.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I like how he was like, well, oh, this is different. So your lightsaber was stolen. So what can I do about it? So I'm like, well, I don't know if I really trust him, but he seemed innocent enough, like not innocent, but you know, like he felt guilty about it, kind of thing. But yeah, I like that difference between the older Jedi questioning him, and he's just staying calm and just explaining things, you know, a certain way. But once Ahsoka kind of was abrupt and aggressive with it, then he started getting defensive, you know. And was like, oh God, and he wanted to get out of there once he found out that she was a Jedi. And if she didn't do that and just let her other master just explain things and just stay calm about it, they probably could have got more information. But at least that other guy was nice enough to be like, okay, well, I know this was wrong, so what else can I do to help? So at least there he was still more open to listen to it.
The other guy,
So very good. I like watching Ahsoka. I think she is one of my favorite characters alongside Obi-Wan. Again, I like Anakin, but I just like Obi-Wan the most and Ahsoka.
I love Obi.
He's so great. He's so wise. And Ahsoka going on her own
and
solo
I love
adventure.
Yoda.
I love Yoda too. Yes, he's always so great. I love how fast he is with a lightsaber. He's so quick
boy,
and so
he's
tiny. He can run really fast too. We've seen that in the Zilla Beast.
Hey, don't underestimate.
He's just like, like a lot faster than everyone else. He's great. So can't wait for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please thumbs up this video if you liked it. And we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.
May the force be with you.
That's right. Don't lose your
That's for sure.